Peace and welcome to another Top 10. Today we are taking a look at a classic Capcom platformer and one of my favorite games on the NES. First released on September 14th, 1989 with the remastered version that came out in 2013. The remastered version contains a brand new orchestrated version of the original soundtrack as well as the original soundtrack. And they give you the choice of which one to play in the background during the game, something I wish more remastered games would do. Today we are talking about the original soundtrack as heard on the remastered version. So join us in our top 10 DuckTales themes not named the moon. In at number 10, we have the main hub. Our first up would have been higher on the list if it was more than a small loop. It's a good tune for the hub, and it's very well done considering it's such a short loop, but as catchy as this is, it's only a 3-second tune that's repeated until you hit a button, so it can start to wear on one's nerves. Number 9, the ending. A tune that resembles the main hub theme, but just to start out. After the remixed hub portion of the track, it starts to go off entirely in its own direction, and that's why we put this above the previous track. It basically includes it, plus some. Its upbeat nature avoids the cliché victory-style ending theme while giving the player a sense of accomplishment. Number 8, the title screen. Simply put, this is a rendition of the opening theme song from the cartoon. This is how a theme should be done. Not only the fact that it only plays during the title screen, but also the rendition itself. A lot of themes from shows and movies don't always turn out the best when used in a game. Sometimes it never shuts up, and sometimes it's just terrible. It's really no surprise, one thing Capcom always seems to come through on is the music. Number 7, Vesuvius Final. This tune starts out with a little bit of a remix of the main theme, then takes a turn. In one of the more serious beats on the soundtrack, this one barely beat out the title theme, and the main reason is because this is an original tune. The title theme was already a written melody and just needed to be put into the game, while this one is only in the game. Its fast nature keeps you in the moment, a perfect little beat for an intense moment. Number 6, Himalayas. One that I would call the bounciest beat so far. This one is all about a good time, it seems fun, and has a cartoony feel to it. It's a good fit for a Disney game. It appears on the snow stage, and it doesn't really make me think of snow or cold, but it's a nice little tune on a fun stage. Number 5. The Boss Battle Theme. A perfect theme for a boss, however, it's a little bit short. This melody has an evil feel to it. If not evil, then at least it gives off a little bit of an angry feeling. And what else can you really ask for when it comes to a boss theme? This theme obviously kicks in at the very end of the stage when you meet the boss, so losing here will send you all the way back to Launchpad. Number 4. The African Mines. A nice little theme that doesn't stop jamming until it's over. This one has a groovy little melody. It almost reminds me of a guitar solo, or any instrument really. It could be a saxophone, but I always picture someone jamming their ass off while playing some instrument to the fullest. After all is said and done, the track has a certain groove that just won't stop. Number 3. Mount Vesuvius. Easily one of the better themes on the soundtrack and deserving of a top 3 spot. If there is any theme on this soundtrack that needs to be turned into a full-fledged track, this might be it. It builds perfectly. The composer did a fantastic job picking which sounds to use on this one, and the change-ups just top it off, like a cherry on the top. Number 2. Transylvania. A delightfully evil track, perfect for a stage with ghosts and mummies. The first thing I must mention, the composer did a great job portraying a rundown medieval castle. If there was a vampire duck living in a haunted mansion, then this theme is perfect. It has just the right tempo to keep one in the action, and it has just the right mood to keep you expecting the unexpected. Number 1. The Amazon. Our favorite one today was a unanimous decision. In DuckTales, you can pick what stage you want to start out with, but I always chose the Amazon first. And the reason I chose it was plain and simple. It's because I wanted to hear the music. This tune has everything one would want in a retro platformer, especially for the first stage. It's welcoming, upbeat, and catchy. This entire soundtrack gets the ICC stamp of approval, besides the gyro track. But don't worry, we won't terrorize your ears by playing that mess of a track. Capcom previously published Mickey Mousecapade in North America in 1988, but DuckTales is the first Disney licensed game that Capcom developed. DuckTales has many of the same staff members that were involved with Mega Man, including Inafune himself. So if you like Mega Man, or retro platformers in general, then this might be a good game for you. It's recommended by multiple Uncanny X members. Anyways, I'm ICC, thanks for watching, peace.